Okay, one thing about the lines is that you always want to wait if you can whenever the stock is under the VWAP. The VWAP is actually the yellow line that you see here. So you will see how at the moment, if you're looking at this chart, if you zoom in on the one underneath here, you'll see how these green lines are above the yellow line, which is the VWAP, which means that the stock is on a positive trend. So let me explain what I mean. So this is the name right here, the symbol ADIL. So what you want to do is look it up here on LinkedIn, and I'll explain the main reason why. It's just easier to see. So say that you look it up, and the things that you need to know is that this is how much the stock closed at when the market closed at 4 p.m. So you see here at 4 p.m. I'm sorry, at 4 p.m. it was this one. I'm sorry. So at 4 p.m. it was on a positive trend. After the market closed, the stock at the moment right now at 6:37, it's 5:37 because that's New York time. It's 1 hour ahead of me. So at this time, the stock is on a negative trend. So please understand that it's on a negative trend at the moment. Now, knowing that, if we are looking at this right here, right, and we know that it's going through a negative trend, and we are looking at these numbers right here, it kind of doesn't make any sense. The main reason is you always want to be viewing the right view. So, say here would be 1 minute, right? So, as you will see, this is where it's at the moment, which is which is $3.48, as you see there. By the way, I wanted to point out whenever you zoom out and you draw the lines, I was referring to the percentages here of how. Here, let me do this again real fast. So, as an example, say that you set it there and then you set it there, right? Um, let's do that again. So, say that you are, doing that. So, you're saying, let's say the past, let's see what time is it right here, 6:35. So, you're saying the past two 2 hours and 35 minutes. So now that you know that, so you zoom in, and basically what you are doing is that you are establishing at what percentage this one is at the moment. So you say to yourself, this one is 0.32. You see that I just zoomed in, and then you zoom out, and then say that, well, we can see the highest point here, but assuming that if you're looking at a trend, so say that I were to place another one here, and then I will place another one right here. I probably should fix that line. It's not properly placed. But now if you zoom in, the same thing applies where all you are doing is looking at a time range during the day or whatever time range you want. And you're looking at the percentages and determining how much it changed during that period of time. Sometimes you will not be able to do that. So, for example, if you use the 4 hour limit, you can see the 4 hour view, and the day view is also pretty useful. But typically, we are going to be ordering pre-market, and we'll go from there. Okay, so one thing about the stock at the moment, you see this is where it shows, right? But we're looking at the day view, so you always want to make sure that you're viewing the correct view. You can see the line actually doesn't make any sense at the moment, so I'm just gonna go ahead and delete it. I just wanted to make the point how it's just to compare, ranges. So this is where it's at the moment, as you can see, and you'll see that the percentages, the y-axis percentage is on. So you want to change that back to linear, and you'll see that at the moment, from what we see here. So you always want to use Yahoo, because this will tell you how much is at actively right now. That's the main thing that you need to understand. So when you set your prices, you're looking at this number and you estimate what you will buy at. It will make sense later